Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is July 9th, 2024. This is the daily read for the collective. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be benefit to you and your loved ones. When Seven of Pentacles is something that we can improve today, it is a time to reflect on our past and be grateful for what we have accomplished previously. I understand that most of us, we have a lot on our plate, and sometimes being too busy can lead us to forgetting what we have accomplished before. And sometimes if we just live in the moment, we'll feel like, we can feel very defeated because of something that doesn't work out immediately or doesn't work out in recent times. And we can easily forget to honor ourselves and honor the chances that we had before, and also honor the effort that we actually paid to reach this moment of life. Even though we would feel like, okay, things are not perfect, but we have to understand and acknowledge the fact that we are still standing. By saying that, I don't mean every single one of us are standing. Maybe we're sitting, but we are still alive at this moment. And this is one of the biggest blessings ever, because as we still alive, that means we still have chances to improve our situation, regardless of what's happening currently. Seven of Pentacles, sometimes it can mean being patiently waiting. So it depends from person to person. If you are a very fast-paced person, then today might be a little bit challenging because you realize that you have to wait for something to culminate, and you have to be patient about the progress. And for some of you, maybe you have been waiting for too long. If you've been waiting for too long, then today is a time to think about whether it's worth it to continue waiting, whether it is appropriate to wait, and for what reason you are waiting. Some of you, if you constantly think about the past, then today is a day to not think about the past in the same way. If you are realizing that you always think about the past, but they're actually not doing you any good, by saying that, I mean thinking about the past doesn't help you to improve your lives, then if you can get rid of the mentality of constantly thinking about the past, that will be very helpful. But at the same time, if you cannot get rid of the past and you cannot get rid of thinking about the past, it is still possible for you to utilize this energy for a better future. How to do so? If you change your mentality from being depressed, being sad about something that happened, if you change your mentality to be grateful for what happened, then it will turn your page from sadness to happiness. Maybe not totally happy, but at least you can neutralize the effect the past had on you. So when we look back, there are many things, many emotions that can occur. But are those emotions always helpful? Not really. We have to think about what we truly want in our lives. The good things, not the negative things. And then we can decide how can we interpret our past. If you always want to be victorious in no matter what situations you are in, you always want to be victorious, then you will have a victorious mindset to treat your past and your past experiences. How can those experiences improve your lives and improve your current situation? What lesson have you learned? At the same time, we have to be very honest. We have to be able to strip away all the craps, all the unnecessary, redundant emotions and analysis, and get to the meat of the issue so that we can move on positively. Because when we think about the past, not all the elements are worth to be reminded. Not all elements are worth to be even remembered. Unless you have the ability to become a phoenix, rise from the ashes, then you can definitely cultivate all sorts of emotions that came along with your past experiences and wounds. But if you feel like you're not that type of character, you can't be just like a phoenix, just rise above the ashes, then it is necessary to decipher what components in your life and in your past experiences can be recycled, can be remembered, so that will give you the strength to move on into the future. Seven of Pentacles is also meaning that something we have been waiting to do, today might be a day to move beyond the stagnation. So try to think about something you have been thinking to do, but have no chance to do so far. And today, it might be a good timing to resume those activities and plans that you have been wanting to manifest. But at the same time, you still have to be very patient, because the Seven of Pentacles, sometimes it can mean delays and some things in our plans have to be reevaluated, and we have to be careful about the details and make sure that things are in a good shape, and just make sure the details are clear. Some of you might consider taking care of your crops. By saying crops, I mean the crops that we harvest. If you are in the farming business, then there might be concerns about the harvest, and you might also consider improving some of the procedures of the, planting the seeds and growing the crops. There might be things that you're concerned about and want to evaluate. There might be even things and methods that you will look back into the past and realizing that you can reuse those strategies to produce. Because that there is the value of looking back, especially for today. Looking back on how we lived our lives before and how we are living our lives currently. And perhaps that we can figure out something that is dragging us down, but we have the knowledge to deal with it, but we sort of forgot about that. So, so Seven of Pentacles. Basically, this is the idea of, Seven of Pentacles, and it is about re-evaluating a situation, at the same time being grateful for what we have accomplished in our lives. So I hope this message will be helpful for you and your loved ones. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. It will help me a lot. Thank you. I really appreciate your time and participation. And I'll talk to you next time. Take care.